What's going on, comic book community? Welcome back to another Comic Talk. It's New Comic Book Day here with King Midas Collects. We're live over on twitch.tv/there can be only Vaughn. So we got the Twitch community joining in on the conversation. Of course, it's not scrolling on the screen like it's supposed to, but that's okay. They are in here right now. Somebody said uncomfortable stool time. Talking about the stool that I'm sitting on or something else? Anyway. We are recording this live, so you're going to get little jokes and quids, and it kind of shows you guys that it's one take Vaughn over here. I only shoot these videos once. So we're going to go over our new Comic Book Day pulls for May 25th, but we also have my comic shop Lone Star comic order from last week, some of the books that I didn't see in my LCS and some variants that I was looking for. So we're going to start with that. And unfortunately, as I do almost every week, I buy two covers or something. So we have Hit Me number 3 to start us off from last week. Jeff DeCall cover. So Jeff DeCall is the talk of the cover artists variant scene right now. He's one of the hottest cover artists at the moment. And I believe he's doing the interiors on Hit Me as well, AWA Upshot. So check him out. He's also doing the covers for Catwoman currently. He did it for Chariot, which is AWA mini-series from last year. And then there's one that's like can't remember the name of the book, but there's one cover that's skyrocketed to about $700-800 now, and it's just some independent book. Crazy. Next up, we have Faithless 3 issue number 4. This is polybagged because it is smut. It is a very, very raunchy cover, so of course they're going to cover that so kids, when they go into a comic book store, don't see naked people. Next up, we have 2 issues of Hell Sonia 5. This is the final issue of this miniseries, which all the 8 covers were done impeccably by Lucio Parillo. And this is the, I forgot what they call these, like the high contrast variants here. So this isn't the A cover, this is like the J cover. What does it say up here? The M cover. Let me get that. Next up, I missed out on this one in the store, but this is Eternals 12, the Thanos Arthur Adams variant. Love Arthur Adams books. Brandy is under the chat. Hello, Brandy. This one's really cool. Superlog is starting to become like a hot commodity again with variants. So Fantastic Four 43. It's clobbering time. I thought this was amazing. I just love the cartoonish style that Superlog brings to their covers. And another one that I really, really enjoyed was the Superior 4. I think it was issue 2 that they did a variant cover for, but that was just a cover B, so cover price. This one is actually a variant that we spent I believe $10 on. Next up, we have Duo number 1. Big pickup because it's AAPI, Heritage Month, and these are Asian superheroes for the Milestone imprint within DC. So really, really looking forward to reading this and understanding who these characters are and what they're about. But doing the most to support Asian superheroes, right? Which we're going to talk about at the end of this video because we're going to show you the biggest banger of the week. Next up, we have House of Slaughter issue number 6. I think this is the 1 in 25 variants. We picked up a Virgin cover of this because it was on the low, cheap, and this is going up supposedly. Nightwing 92. The Virgin variant cover of this for the ladies or the guys whatever, anyone can be in the guys. This is Dark Crisis, the Zero. This is the free comic book day book that came out at the beginning of the month, but this is the foil premium edition. So this is I think it was like $5 on my comic shop. So I'm like, all right, this looks kind of cool. And judging by how many people were going after Dark Crisis, this one might be the one that you want in your collection. Last but not least, oh no, there's 2 more books here. Foil cover. We have a Black Label book, Rogues issue number 2. So of course this is magazine format. Fantastic Joshua Williamson book. I highly suggest checking that out. Storm has entered the chat. What's going on, Storm? Good to see you. And then we have this Elektra Black, White, and Blood. Probably one of the hot 10 this week. This is a Kevin Eastman variant cover. He's done a few Marvel covers. I think this is like the third or fourth one he's done now. First one was the Conan anniversary issue that he did, but Kevin Eastman of Ninja Turtle fame there doing an Elektra. They were supposed to do like some sort of Elektra Ninja Turtles crossover, which would have been awesome, getting the Turtles in the Marvel universe, but maybe that's down the line. Who knows? A couple others that we picked up in some dollar bins. Deadly Class 52, 51. These are brand new books too, and we still got them for $1. And Usagi Yojimbo technically came out last week, but because I bought a book that I'm going to show you in a little while, again AAPI month, we got these for $1. And I just like, this is Sakai, Stan Sakai at his finest. Look at that awesome tiger there. All right, so these are finally jumping into this week's book, so we're going to go quickly. Saga 59, probably very hard cover to get if you ever want to get that graded, of course, because they're all black. We got Power Rangers Universe issue number 6. There's supposed to be a new character in this book, so it's the first appearance of somebody. We just don't know who. Fox in the Hare. Heard this is supposed to be good, so independent book, wanted to pick it up. Blood-Stained Teeth, issue number 2. We have the house, the Gala. What are these called? The Russell Dodderman Gala X-Men design variant cover. So they're like trying to do these like weird new costumes for all the X-Men, because there's supposed to be this big gala ball event, sort of like what's the big thing that celebrities do every year, where they dress up in like crazy outfits and whatnot. I forgot what it was called. The Met Gala, which is why it's called the Hellfire Gala. Yeah, so they're kind of doing the same format with that, with the character design variant covers. So we're picking them all up. Legion of X number 1. This is a new number 1. Of course, X-Men. You got to have 10 to 12 different X-Men books going at the same damn time. So they're supposed to be introducing a couple new characters in that one that are going to have an impact in the future. It's just trending right now. I doubt anyone's going to be talking about it going into next month, to be honest. We have Devil's Reign Omega. Even though Devil's Reign ended 2 months ago, this Omega book finally came out this week. This is a Peach Momoko cover. People are indifferent about Momoko. I love her style. It's just strikingly different, so I always pick up her covers no matter what. And then there's the A cover, the In Hyuk Lee A cover right there for that. So I'm assuming they're going to determine who wants to stay as Elektra in the city, and then Daredevil in the city, in New York City, and then the other Daredevil is probably going to go to the West Coast. That's kind of always what happens. You're either in New York City or you're in San Francisco. Of course, Elektra Daredevil will be joining the Savage Avengers lineup, so you're going to find her in that book as well. But she's still rocking a Daredevil costume, so Moon Knight issue number 11. As we try to hurry up here now. Banner of War Part 3. So this is Hulk issue number 7. Crossover between Hulk and Thor right now. Best Batman book out right now. Batman Beyond the White Knight issue number 3. The Murphyverse of Batman. Check out this book. It's fantastic. Captain Carter issue number 3. The Ashley Witter variant. Multiverse of Madness. I mean, what? Deathstroke Inc. issue number 9, the Derek Chu cardstock variant with Ravager. Beautiful cover. Detective 1060, we're finally not getting these weekly anymore. Back to a monthly format for that. It's an expensive book to be buying weekly. Department of Truth issue number 18. I feel like it's been months since the last one came out. One of the best indie books out there. And then we're going to be finishing it up here with some Jenny Frison love, of course. All the Jenny Frisons. Something is Killing the Children, issue number 23. If there's anything that I love... I don't think there's anything I love more, than somebody biting their lips. It's just sexy to me. And then there's the A cover, but we want to hook it up and make sure we get our Frizzen covers all day, every day. All day, every day. And last but not least, Amazing Spider-Man #2. Of course, MJ and Peter are having issues. They're not even together anymore. Wait, what? Okay, and a hot variant cover for the week, Amazing Spider-Man #2. This is the Derek Chu variant. Of course, we just saw Derek Chu in that Deathstroke Inc. #9 Ravager book. So, doing double duty, has a DC cover out this week and a Spider-Man cover out this week. Pretty cool. Last but not least, again, it's AAPI month. I'm trying my best to find and read up and be an expert on some of the Asian superheroes. This book that came out in 2005, I believe, just skyrocketed because this character just kind of took off in its own world and became the totally awesome, incredible Hulk before finally settling on the name Braun. This was a grail. Glad to have it. I got it for an extra 20% off. And there's a couple of spine ticks, but they're not color breaking. They'll press out really easily. This is automatically going to CGC because this is a very, very hard book to find. The LCS had it. We're talking about Amadeus Cho, Amazing Fantasy 15, the 2004 series. Not to be confused with the very first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy 15 from the 60s. But this is a big, big book. Amadeus Cho is going to be a heavy, heavy feature going forward within the MCU, within the Marvel Universe, with the new Agents of Atlas. Braun is here to stay. So it's really, really cool that we finally got this book in the collection. Happy to have it. And happy to support more fantastic Asian Pacific Islander characters, because that's what it's all about. Representation matters. And with that, thank you so much for tuning in to the live edition to Comic Talk. As I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to read the chat over here. So shout out to Brandy, Young, Storm, and Toastman for joining. I wish it was scrolling so you guys can see what they were saying in the chat, but you're more than welcome to every Wednesday join in live for a quick discussion. Usually doesn't last very long because we don't want the YouTube videos to be very long. But as always, do all the cool social media things down below, descriptions galore to the Instagram. Join the Discord 24/7 conversations inside the culture that pops. And until next time, bag and boredom. See you then.